Big up, everybody. It's your girl, Sophie Soph, back here again with second stream of today. I feel like it's been a while since I've done multiple streams, but here we are back to, of course, do a reaction for Portugal, as we have here, or Turkey, technically, respectfully, the new name, Turkey, formerly known as Turkey, versus Portugal of the Euros, the second game of the group stage, and it didn't disappoint. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Definitely a much better game for Portugal compared to the first game against Czech Republic a few days ago. This game ended in 3-0. Okay, we had a goal by Bernardo Silva. Then we had an own goal by the Turkish defender Samet Akaydin. And then Ronaldo serves up a great assist for my guy Bruno Fernandes. Lord have mercy. And to be fair, could have been more goals, 100%. Could have been more goals. But you know what? I'm taking the win. And I've just seen UEFA named Bernardo Silva player of the match. I think Pepe, or aka Pep, deserved it a bit more. Pepe was everywhere. The guy is 41 years old, the oldest player to play in the Euros ever. 41 freaking years old. I repeat, 41. And playing like he is freaking 25. How? How? I do not get. But either way, super happy for Portugal. Y'all know I'm a big fan of Netherlands and Portugal, Netherlands. So I'm very happy. And it was an important win. And they did their thing. Yes, a little bit of luck here and there, 100%. But overall, I think Portugal 100% deserved to win. So we will be dissecting the game. But before we do, make sure that you, of course, give this video here a big thumbs up, because the more likes we get, the more we're able to push the video out there for more people to see. Indeed, as well, subscribe to Sofia's Football Talk on YouTube. We're still on the road to 3K subscribers, so let's make that happen. And as well, feel free to join the SFT membership. Link is in the description box. Let me say hi to the people here. Big up to one of our members, Tualumba. We're doing well. Says disappointed by Turkey. Was expecting a tougher match, but happy for my GOAT and his team. I hear it. Says Pep, player of the match for me, and I agree. Big up Das. Hope you are well. I'm all good. Just enjoying weekend of great football. Where do we start? So, like I said, 21st minute. That's when we got the Bernardo Silva goal. Okay? I believe it might have been a Leao assist. 28th minute, 2-0 to Portugal. Okay, own goal by the Turkish defender Samet Akaydin. Okay, and for me, might potentially be one of the worst own goals I had seen, because it was basically in a counterattack where João Cancelo should have, passed the ball to Ronaldo. We didn't quite get him, and then I believe Samet got the ball, and he did like this no-look pass to Man United's reserve goalkeeper, Altay Bayundir. And the problem is that Samet didn't look properly. He didn't notice that Bayundir was kind of a bit far away from the goal. So he passed it basically into the goal. Bayundir tried to save it, tried to run back and get the ball alongside another defender. Unlucky for them, the ball got in the back of the net, cleared own goal. And a lot of people, to be fair, I think most people know that it was not the goalkeeper's fault. I think when people are saying it was the goalkeeper's fault, I generally think that they're only saying it because it's a Man United player. It's kind of like that agenda. But let's be honest, it was not his fault. Yes, maybe could have been a little bit more closer to the goal. But why did Summit, the defender, decide to make a no look pass when you're getting pressed as hell by a Portuguese team? Doesn't make sense to me. Look before you pass, or at least then sky the ball, get the ball out, for instance. Don't try to do this no look pass back to the goalkeeper and then you go get mad and blame him. Nah, respectfully, no, it wasn't his fault. Summit, you got it wrong. And you got to hold that. But seriously, that's really bad. Really, really bad. But for me, I was very happy that it was 2-0, and I was thinking, okay, 3-0, game over, which it was about 30 or so minutes later. In the 55th minute, like I said, Ronaldo, they were in a transition again, okay? Ronaldo serves up a great assist. He technically could have scored himself. He still is yet to score in this tournament, by the way. But I almost feel like he was more like a selfless Ronaldo. There's been multiple. Yeah, I generally think he had a really good game. Yes, okay, didn't score, but he was doing a lot of other stuff with being selfless. And that to me is one of the most selfless moments of Ronaldo for a long time, especially as since he's been a number 9 for what, 10 odd years now, more than that. Often it's me, which has resulted in goals. Don't get it twisted. But that's sometimes like he can be a team player, guys. He has it in him. I think especially when it comes to Portugal, the guy is like, hey, Portugal first. Whatever I can do doesn't matter. Like remember when they won the Euros about 8 years ago now? Yes, he got injured in the opening minutes of that game against France in the final. But when even though he got injured, the most important player, he was still thinking, you know what? Even though I'm not there, I believe that you guys can do it. And I'm going to make sure that I support you of it as well, So he was standing there next to Santos, the former coach back then, and he was having an ice pack wrapped around his knee and shouting and being like, yo, and then what happened? And they scored 1-0. And they won the Euros. Beautiful. Beautiful. Even prior to that, I believe it might have been the semifinals. I think when it got to a penalty shootout, he was consulting João Moutinho, who was crying, being scared of taking a penalty. He's saying, no, you're going to take it. We believe in you. There's something with Ronaldo for Portugal. Yes, I know often the Portuguese team could maybe be a bit too reliant on him, even though they have such a good squad. But in today's game, with him giving that pass to Bruno for Bruno to score, for me was like, you know what? I think they can go all the way, If they can just sort their stuff out, Roberto Martinez got it right, in my opinion, with the lineup, with the formation. I think he got it right. And I think the only thing for me was maybe having Dallo ahead of João Cancelo, because I think João Cancelo was doing a little bit of a madness. Leao getting again another yellow card for diving. Yeah, he's now going to be missing the final game where they're playing against Georgia. So we'll probably have Pedro Neto there. But Pedro Neto as well had a lot of opportunities, but he was being a bit too much in terms of the decision making. But that is something that, of course, can be worked on, But either way, I'm happy with a lot of the stuff that I did see from Portugal. And I'm excited. Hopefully, they can continue, build off of this. But yeah, Bernardo Silva, I think, had a much better game, this one, compared to first game against Czech Republic. Pepe was amazing. Until he got subbed off, I even wrote it down in I believe it might have been 82nd minute for Antonio Silva. He was incredible. He was immense. He was everywhere. I repeat, everywhere. He was an incredible joy to watch. There was, what was it? It was in transition in a counterattack for Turkey. I need to still remember it. Turkey. I might even mispronounce it, but apologies. Turkey. When they went into this counterattack and certain guy, I don't think it was good. I think it was somebody else. Passed through a couple, two men. You know who was there to collect the ball? My God, Pepe, aka Pep. Incredible. This guy, 41, I've loved him ever since I saw him years ago. Love that guy. Bald Pepe, curly hair Pepe, doesn't matter. Guy is incredible and needs to be respected, which I think a lot of people do. But he has to be in fair conversations, in my opinion, because Guy is the king. Let me read some of your guys' comments. That match started well, not until those mistakes. I would say Turkey started off well, 100%, but they definitely didn't help themselves out for sure. Sports is the only time I believe in Ronaldo and bet on him for a golden boot. He repays me like the okay. Cheater attacks don't count. Okay, that's your opinion, but hey, he hasn't been scoring. You got an assist. This is now. I wrote it down actually. First assist at the Euro 2024 for my guy Ronnie. 8th of his career at the Euros. But he's been playing well. I definitely think he played even better this game than last game. And last game he did play pretty solid. Bruno, I would say, looked solid, but there were moments where I was like, brother, where he should have passed the ball to Ronaldo. Hopefully he'll start doing it more because Ronaldo did that for you. He could have easily scored himself. And Ronaldo did have a couple of moments where he definitely should have scored a header. We know how good he is with heading a ball, but a bit shaky. But regardless, I still think he did well. Nuno Mendes grew a lot more into the game. Vitinha, I think, does an incredible job that maybe not a lot of people focus on, but he is pretty good, 100%, in my opinion. Also, Diogo Costa, the Porto goalkeeper, did very well as well. Were a couple of moments where he needed to be there, show up for his team, save the ball. Very good. So yeah, there are bare men that can keep their head and be like, you know what? I did my thing. Unfortunately, Diogo Dallo wasn't, used for this game, but hopefully we'll see him for the next one. But right now, within this group, we have, I'm pretty sure Portugal is topping this group with 6 points. So Portugal, at this moment in time, I would say they're through, right? Yeah, they are. But it'll just be like, okay, will it be Portugal or will it be Turkey who will be, first or second? Because Turkey could win, their next game and then end up being ahead of Portugal. You never know. But Turkey has 3 points, Czech Republic has 1 point, and Georgia has 1 point as well. So it'll be one of them who will get maybe potentially a third spot because yes, each team will, have, or each group will have, two teams automatically, qualify, of course. But there will also be a spot for a third place team. So that can happen. That can happen. But I'm really happy. I think Portugal did well. 100%. Keep getting the likes up, by the way, everybody. Keep getting the likes up. And indeed, subscribe if you haven't already. Big up to those here. We've been getting great numbers on the people watching on Facebook. So big up to y'all. But I need y'all to also head on over to my YouTube to make sure that we get those numbers up as well. Alright? How many likes do we have so far on this stream? Let me double check. I just really love the Euros, man. I love tournament football in general. AFCON earlier this year, and now the Euros. Unfortunately, we got 8 likes. Let's try to get more likes. We can definitely get it to 15. Come on now. But what I was saying was, obviously, Copa America is also going on at the same time, but because of the time zones, I cannot be bothered to make sure I'm going to stay up until 2 a.m. in the morning, my time, to watch a Copa America game. I'm not doing it. Respectfully, it's going to ruin my sleep schedule, and I still have work. Even when I get into my summer vacation in about a week from now, I still am not going to wake up or stay up that late. That's not happening. But yeah, is there anything else to mention in regards to this game? Not really. I mean, there was a lot of yellow cards given. I I would not be shocked if there was, somebody to be sent off because there were lots of moments. Do not get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. 100%. Lots of moments, but overall, really good game for Portugal. Now it's just to make sure that I think utilize the squad even more in the final game against Georgia and win again. We'll be interested to see who they get in round of 16. Obviously, we will, once this group stage is done, we will of course be posting a new video of the Euro prediction, but this time will be up to round of 16. If you haven't already seen my group stage prediction, then do check it out. So far, I was correct with Poland not going through, and that was confirmed yesterday that Poland are out. I think I might be right with some of the others so far as well, but you never know. A lot of stuff can happen on the final games, 100%. A lot of stuff can happen, but I believe tomorrow, I think that's when we're going to be getting the final or the beginning of the final games of the group stage. So, for instance, there won't be a midday game tomorrow, even an afternoon game. It'll be two games going at the same time from Group A. So we'll have, let's see here, I believe Scotland and who is it? Scotland and Hungary, I think it is. Yeah. And then Switzerland and Germany. I'm definitely going to be watching Switzerland and Germany for sure. So we'll do our reaction for that game. We'll probably talk a little bit about the Scotland Hungary game as well, I think. Might need to change the thumbnail, but so far as things stands, Germany has 6 points, Switzerland have 4 points, Scotland has 1, and Hungary, Hungary, I would say they could be out as well, potentially. Not fully confirmed, I think, yet, but yeah. Pick up to Roderick Fall, one of the members at the next World Cup. It's going to be tough for you. I know, because it is obviously. The thing is, though, I'll probably watch a couple of games, obviously, but that will be difficult in 2 years' time, but we'll have to wait and see. Maybe I have a different job by then. I don't know. You never know. So we have to wait and see. It's 2 years from now, so I don't know how life will be for me then. But I would love to go to a game, though, for sure. 100%. That needs to be a priority. Also, finally, before I end the stream, because I just checked my notes, I need to talk about the whole pitch invader stuff because we had, I think during the game, I believe it was 4 pitch invaders, I think it was. So it was a kid, and then it was a couple of other people as well. So the kid was able to take a picture with Ronaldo, and I'm thinking, I feel like we're rewarding bad behavior. Just because you're a child and you might be innocent doesn't mean that it's okay for you to just run onto the pitch, invade the pitch, to take a picture with one of your favorite players. I don't think that's okay. Because then there will be more, because I know that we're obviously, when pitch invading is happening, the TV companies aren't showing that happening, or they try to pin the camera to something else just to not encourage people to do it. But I do also feel like we're still encouraging people to do it when they're still able to take a picture with their player, especially kids. I'm sorry, I work with kids, but I don't think that's still okay for a child to just run onto a pitch and take a picture with a player. Because what if one day somebody got some bad intentions, even if it's just a child, you could still do something, you know? I don't know. There was, I think it might have been a year or two ago, where there was a goalkeeper who got headbutted by a supporter. I don't think it was from. It might have not been from the same team. It could have been the opposite team. But regardless, it's still not okay, in my humble opinion. So, because one day somebody might get seriously hurt, you know. And it's also, we do need to remember, this is the player's workplace, and I think they should be, assured that you will be safe at your workplace, right? That should be my right, that I should feel safe. And just because you're Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't mean that everybody can just run over to you to have to take a picture with you. You know? That's my opinion. I don't think that's just something that he should just accept, you know? But hey, hopefully they can sort that out, because it is a scandal with having 4 or 5 pitch invaders within the same game. I completely understand that a lot of these stewards are um just, hey, they ain't getting paid, but then they're just volunteering. I hear it. So you know. But one day somebody might get hurt. Knock on wood. I hope it's not gonna happen. But one day somebody might get hurt. So that's why they have to take it seriously. Even if it's just kids, don't be letting people in. Like, look at, for instance, I was, you know, watching, I wasn't able to watch it live, but I was watching the highlights of the Beta Squad charity match, and you had a bunch of people running onto the pitch, completely ruining the game. I don't think that's okay. It's not okay. Respectfully, I don't think it's okay. You know? But and I know they can't do anything about it when, like, for instance, when City won the league and you had a bunch of City, like, what are you gonna do? That's something else, you know? But still, I think you're kind of, I think you're still putting people in jeopardy. But either way, I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. Pick up Ravi. Yes, like the video and do indeed subscribe. We're gonna end it here, people. I don't, want these streams to be the longest. But yeah, we're gonna end it here. Big up to everybody that's been here watching, whether you've been watching from Facebook, Twitch, or on YouTube. Keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing, keep following. And I'll see you guys tomorrow to do a reaction of the games for, mainly we're going to do Switzerland, Germany. We'll talk a little bit as well about Switzerland. No, not Switzerland, and Scotland and Hungary. I'm starting to get a cough now, so I got to end the stream. But pick up Lewis, pick up everybody that's been here. Just rewind if you just clicked through. And see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Bye-bye.